know about that. It was your advantage critical hit thing that was doing it.
Yeah, maybe
Right, yeah, you guys doing the called shots.
while being in the air. Maybe not a great idea to give that to a bunch of people who have robots that can fly.
Yeah.
And, a
Specifically
character
one
who can fly.
A character who can fly who also has 2 flying companions that has cantrips.
Yeah.
That makes
Bad
them their
ideas.
own being. What's funny is I could have done the nat 20 roll that melted the bitch face's leg on the creature.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna change the ruling on how called shots work. Instead of it, you roll at disadvantage, but if it hits, it crits. You roll at disadvantage, but the AC of the target is reduced by 5.
You could just say you roll normally and increase the AC of the target by 5. That would probably be simpler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. But no more
just
auto
as much work
crit.
for
no
you.
more auto crit if it hits.
Yeah.
Okay. That's just enough.
Is it? Well, hold on. I gotta rethink. Well, we'll worry about it next time. Yeah, because there needs to be some kind of payoff for it, just not the auto crit.
Yeah.
Anyways, so morning comes. You guys stumble out of your rooms. Shaz is back in the kitchen, whipping up some eggs, bacon, ham, toast.
Didn't quite finish because there's still the 2 minor arcanas that Lorena had.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
She had the Ace of Blades and the Jack of Blades.
And one of them was an Essen card.
That's hard.
Yeah, that's the major
You
arcana.
got
That's the major
I
arcana.
have the Essen card now.
Yes, you have the
I
Essen
would
card
like
now.
to. I would like to take Ace of Blades because it has Captain Stonebrow on it.
Yeah.
And I have the Ruin card, which would allow me to sacrifice that card and
You
just
guys
bring Stonebrow to me.
Hold on. You guys have 3 Blades cards.
Do we?
Yeah, you have the 5, the Jack, and the Ace.
I have listed here, we have the 10 of Crowns, the Ace of Blades, the Jack of Blades, the 5 of Doves,
Me.
the Queen of Doves, the Queen of Tomes, the Ace of Tomes, and the 10 of Crowns.
You guys also have the 6 of Doves and the Jack of Blades.
6 of Doves.
It's with me.
Which I assume you have, yes?
That I used,
Yeah. Eerie has all 3 of the Doves.
I have both of
You
the
have both
tomes.
the 2 tomes. Both the 2 tomes. And then you guys have 3 blades between you.
And what was the third blade that we have? Because I have the Ace and the Jack of Blades listed here, but I don't
5.
have a third. The 5 of Blades.
Oh, I don't have the 5 blades listed here. Give me a second. Okay, so we have 5 blades. What was blade again?
Strength or Dex?
Yep, strength or Dex.
I feel like that's more useful for Ferret to have.
Not really.
Okay, question. Any chance that we could just slap it on one of our goblins?
Yeah, can we give them to our goblins? Do our goblin?
You want to
peeps
try and
have-
turn one of your NPCs into an Arcana user.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Or both of them.
Yeah. I mean, it would be easier to convert Sunny into an Arcana user because she already uses magic as is.
Give me a
So
give me
does
a moment.
Ezen. He's a paladin.
Okay, so you guys are in your in room. The 4 of you are sitting down talking, and you are disclosing to him what the Arcana are.
Mm-hmm.
What do you tell him?
So
Go ahead. Let's
dream.
role play this out. You said you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yeah.
Both of you, actually.
Ezen looks a little nervous. Sunny looks a little curious.
There's a
Funny
Thea,
ability.
you got anything on this? 'Cause I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. the cosmic reality of the world. Someone made us have dreams that gives us symbols and numbers associated with people of this world in the form of a card, and we can use it to do things. So if you wonder how I got Donnie Mommy,
is this one of those card games that kids play?
Yeah, essentially,
yes, but
no.
What, you just activated my trap card?
Kinda sense.
But also good reference.
Yeah. For context, as in here's your card that I have, so I know stuff about
Wait, you got a card with my face? Can I see it?
Yeah, here it is.
He can't see it.
He can't see it because he's not an Arcana user.
Right. If you want to see it, you're gonna have to go through a trial process.
Trial process?
Yes, initiation round has been activated.
Do we even know how to do this? Do we know how to induct a non-Arcana user
they
into
just came
becoming?
To you. They just came to you in your dreams.
Yeah, we had a funny little
burn
dream.
Like shit when you first get one.
Yeah. Remember that scary necromancer guy that was terrifying?
Scary necromancer guy.
The zombie guy.
The mummy. The mummy.
Yeah. He's an Arcana user.
Oh,
question.
God, that's terrifying.
DM question. Were his tattoos visible to everyone or just us? Just the
us.
Arcana users?
Just us. Arcana users. Yeah, so that's why we can say that he's an Arcana user. That's how we know Ollie Kincaid is also an Arcana user as well. Mm-hmm. Right? So, like, Theo's explaining, like, yeah, that's an Arcana user. That's how strong they can get. We don't know the process of it. It's just enlightenment.
I don't know. It sounds like you're messing with the cosmic forces of the universe. There. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I can do something like that. And Sonny just takes his hand.
I don't 100% disagree with you, but at the same time, the cosmic forces of the universe apparently decided to just drop these on us.
I think it might be like our comeuppance, our insurance for all the shit we went through recently.
Well, Sonny's gonna take Ezen's hand. I think you should give it a try.
We're gonna make you go through it too, Sonny.
We're not gonna make them do anything.
Well, it was painful as fuck when you first got the tattoo.
You're a good person, Ezen. I know that you'll use these powers responsibly.
Are you saying we don't use our power responsibly, Sonny?
No, that's not what she's saying. All she's saying is that Ezen will use them responsibly. Which I think is what Ezen's concerns are.
I mean, here's a way to sweeten the pot for you, Ezen. You know Big Bad and how terrifying he is and how terrified you are of Big Bad? You'll be on equal footing with him.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
There you go.
I'll turn to Sonny. Sonny, do you want to as well?
I mean, I think I'll let Ezen try this.
Okay.
Fair enough. It does hurt, like how, just FYI, kind of get branded.
It burns. I'm saying that as a metal robot thing that doesn't really feel pain the same way that y'all do.
Oh well, that's encouraging. Thank you.
It's okay. You got a fantastic little healer. She'll take care of you. She always does.
All right. What do I gotta do?
Good question.
Great question. Wish we knew.
Maybe.
Give me a straight charisma or intelligence roll.
Both of us?
Or wisdom. Hold on. Yeah, you can make your highest roll you can.
Okay. Straight intelligence for me.
That's performance or persuasion for me.
So Gwen tries to logic it out and doesn't really do that well. Wait, you can apply your minor arcana to this.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Question
I
though.
probably should have declared that beforehand, huh?
Go for it.
Okay.
To go ahead and
here's
add
the
it to
thing.
that one, or do again?
Go ahead and add it to that one. Wait.
14 total.
Okay, I have my highest is persuasion, which is a +5. Same
No,
goes
No,
for
it's not a
fun.
skill.
Base stat.
Yeah, base stat.
Which will
base
probably be
stat?
charisma for you.
Yeah, it's charisma. Okay. I had to just make sure.
By the way, I kind of forgot to mention something. And this is totally my bad. It's because I had his name as one thing in one part of my notes, and then as a different thing in another part of my notes. The Ace of Tomes is Chesno.
The Ace of Tomes is Chesno.
We met him.
So the moment I met him, it was like, oh, I know
Yes.
you.
Yes. You know him like you've known him all your life.
That's funny. Wait, does that mean now you know his recipes?
No.
No, just it means she has an insight into his character. Likewise, now that you have Ezen's card equipped, you now know Ezen like you've known him all his life. Okay, so you got a 14 on your intelligence check. Eerie, are you going to add any of your minors to your charisma check?
Yes, because I have
2 left.
yeah. I have
But you can only add 1, I think.
Yeah, you can
right?
only add 1 per roll.
yeah, so do I have any minors left? I can't
That's
tell.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you
Out
should
of
have.
your 3 minors, you used 1 last night on the captain.
Yeah.
On the
So
Boros
then-
captain. Or sergeant, rather.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the 5 of doves.
Okay. It doesn't
So you-
matter which one specifically you use, but yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So then I have to do a D4.
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of which, so the 10 of crowns was Siege Brachio.
Damn it!
Ace-
It didn't roll.
So
Why
you
did
both
it
got
not roll?
14s.
We
Yeah.
both got 14. Wow.
Okay, y'all do eventually figure it out, but it takes a while to get there. A lot of trial and error. It takes like, let me go ahead and change the time and day. It is no longer 2 a.m. on the 9th. It is now, we'll say you guys woke up
2
at
a.m.
7.
on the 10th.
Well, no,
We
'cause
won't-
it's still the 9th. It's still the 9th. It's okay. Wait, y'all got a full rest. So 10 hours or 8 hours has y'all getting up at 10 a.m. and then you guys spent 2 hours. So it is now noon.
We spent 2 hours.
2 hours.
Doing this?
Yeah, trying to figure it out. You eventually do figure it out. It takes a lot of trial and error, but you finally get there. And you go ahead and slap one of the minor arcana. We'll say the Ace of Blades.
Okay, question.
I was taking the Ace
Oh, you were
of
taking Ace
Blades,
of Blades?
actually.
Okay, so which one were you trying to give him?
Jack of Blades, I would assume.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was taking the Ace of Blades because it has Stonebrow on it, and I've got the
So you go ahead and you
Major
manage-
Arcana to just bring
Okay,
him
but
if we
the
need
bigger
him.
question, because this is a perfect opportunity for Thea being Thea. Okay. When she
Oh, God.
asked him to strip into the boxers and be
Oh,
like, okay,
great.
where do you want it slapped on?
you have
Just
stripped,
telling you.
stripped to his
It
boxers. Sunny is red-faced, looking everywhere but at him. She's just like looking at the ceiling. How about my arm? I mean, that's where you normally get a tattoo, ain't it? Maybe middle of my
Just-
back.
Depends.
Gwen just kind of warms up the metal on her hand and just whack,
Oh my god!
Just just slaps
and just
him there.
really tries to Jack of Blades just in there.
Thea just
Evan
kinda goes,
grunts and drops to one knee with the force of it. But when you move your hand, the Jack of Blades is stuck. And you
it worked,
feel
it
it. You see it kind of settle into him. It shimmers, almost vibrates. You see it blur a little bit, and then it settles on him, as if it accepted him. and his eyes open wide, and he goes, "Oh, that feels weird."
Yep.
See?
It feels weirder.
See?
It feels weirder
And then he
when
looks
you
up
don't
at you,
know
and for the first time, he can see your tattoos. You weren't kidding! It's my face! Why is my face on you? Why am I on a card?
We don't know.
I should clarify.
What does this mean?
Gwen just points to one that's like
I
on
should
her
clarify.
forearm. It's like
I should clarify
fucking
as a
stone brow.
reminder.
It's
I should
fucking stone brow.
I should clarify. You guys do remember that you guys jokingly made Thea's Arcana cards be like a tramp stamp, right?
Oh my god.
Some of them, yeah.
Tiny little tramp
Don't
stamp.
think they- Right.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to fit all of them on the small of your back.
Yeah, so they start like going up her spine. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of whack. I'm trying to get Ollie Kincaid in there.
Wait, so does
So-
Thea have like the
but
back
what?
of her shirt pulled up, showing him?
I'm just assuming that she's just like wearing a bra. So it's just gone to bed because she felt stuffy.
As if it's just like, I don't know what to do with this. This is a lot to process.
Listen. At least now you know I know about you. More than you ever want to know. More than I ever want to know. To be honest. Yes, Sonny, that includes his size. I could tell you if you want to know.
I don't
He
think
faints.
Sunny
Just
understands.
straight faints.
Does Sunny even know what she's talking about?
Sonny was already overwhelmed just sitting there with a shirtless, all pantsless Ezen.
Fair enough. So the moment she was just like, "What do you mean?" It was just nope.
Yep. Her
Stop
brain
processing.
just cooked.
Her brain cooked.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's the newest record I made her faint. I wonder if I can break it again.
Ezen just sighs and starts pulling back on his tunic. Look,
What?
I don't know what all this kind of business is supposed to mean, but I do know we got jobs to do.
I mean, I will tell you the weirdest part is when you get a card and you don't know who the person is because it gets all blurry, and then you meet the person and then you know everything about the person.
Happened to me last night.
Imagine going strangers to best friends.
Yeah,
Wait, so which other ones do you know?
I'm imagining Gwen literally sees him, recognizes him, and then is suddenly like, "I've known you my whole life. I know who you are."
Yeah, that's me with you, as in.
It's ridiculous.
Now,
So, yeah.
let me clarify. This does not mean you know all of their deepest, darkest secrets. It means you know
Right.
what makes them tick. You understand them. In fact,
Yeah.
specifically, with this newfound insight into Chesno, you understand that he's actually holding some very deep, dark secrets. There is
I
something.
don't know what they are, but I know that he is holding.
There is something in his past
Onto
that
something.
deeply shapes him.
So, like, we just know if somebody has skeletons in their closet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just not what the skeletons are.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean then we have a better mental state idea of Ezen now?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Does that mean, over the table, are there any concerns that Ezen has due to his background and how he became a member?
He feels
Although-
inadequate. He's worried that he won't live up to others' expectations. He has imposter syndrome like a motherfucker. He feels like he didn't earn his spot in the OGP, like he lucked into it, and so he feels like he has to spend every moment earning it.
Oh, okay. Then can we have a moment where Thea just kind of like, now that he knows that she kind of has the card and she has understanding, be like, hey, I should probably clarify. Before you met us, we were considered the fuck ups of the OGP. So, you're not gonna do worse than what we did before in the past. So, stop trying to go and prove yourself kind of thing. The old hags don't need it, okay? Yeah.
Thanks.
Just saying.
I think.
You can't do worse than me. I'll tell you that, because everybody else left. So it's just me who's the OG member of the group.
That's true.
Yeah, it's only Thea left, and remember how everybody called us like the worst members of the group for the OGP. Wow,
Yeah.
I really climbed up on the ranks, huh? Now I'm more competent, I guess. I still wish for the freedom days where I could do nothing and get paid still. Oh well. So, are we gonna go have lunch? We were trying to figure out stuff for like 2 hours. I'm hungry.
Yeah. I guess,
Sounds like a good idea.
well, Shaz is still making bacon and eggs because he went to bed when y'all did. So even though most of the breakfast crowd has come and gone, he is now just fixing. You guys find him in the kitchen. He's fixing eggs for himself.
Where'd it go? Where?
He's in the kitchen.
It's in the kitchen.
How does one get in? Okay, I'm just assuming Thea just kind of like ends up sitting at one of the tables. Like, she has manners, okay? She knows that if you want to get food and good food, you must not insult the chef or the waiter because they could just spit in your food. Or worse, put poison in it. So she's just kind of like waiting for breakfast. But then she also asks, like, if Shresno is still here. Since we do have to talk to him about the vial of dust.
Oh yeah. Shaz is around here. He's probably tinkering in his lab.
Any chances that if we walk in there after breakfast, nothing's gonna explode on us?
He doesn't usually let anybody in there, but I can let him know that you're here, that you wanted to talk to him still.
That would be much appreciated. Last thing I want is
Yeah, come here, stir the eggs, make sure they don't burn. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay.
And he
That's right.
disappears.
We have two copies of the Ten of Crowns. I forgot about that.
Y'all
Do
drew
we?
it twice. Yeah, the same
Oh,
person
yeah.
can't equip it both times, but yeah. So
Yeah.
who's got that equipped then?
Thea does.
I
I have it
Thea's got
equipped,
one of them?
and
Okay, so you
I have
both,
one of them, and Thea has the other.
Okay, so you both have it. Okay.
Yeah.
And as of right now, the only ones that you don't know who they are.
Give me 1 second here. I am actually working up a spreadsheet of what we have and
Please
what
do, so
information
I
we
won't
have
be
for
left
them. So we actually have a total
If you
of
want,
3 blades.
If you want, I can just share that with you. I can take my copy, X out the names, so you don't know who's what, and then share with you what you've got. Because
That would
I've
be-
got everything you've got.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
I think that would work out better.
Okay.
Probably.
Remind me after stream.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, so yep, Shaz disappears through the storeroom. So wherever Shesno's lab is, it's somewhere through the storeroom. And after a bit, he returns. Shaz and Shesno come back. Shaz resumes his cooking. Breaks out some more eggs, some more throws on now that there's more people up and awake. You know, he's increasing how much he's making. So I understand you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah, we are needing the assistance of your capabilities as an alchemist.
Oh, well, young lady. Come. Let's have a seat, have ourselves some grub, and you tell me what I can help you with.
Well, my partner has the item itself.
I will go ahead and produce the contained vial with whatever remains of the dust within in its little, like, evidence preservation capsule. I'll crack it open for him. We need to determine the source of this. It's a vial of dust. We're hoping that some of the residue left behind might point us to a maker for it.
If we could have some of it just left untainted as evidence, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Vile stuff.
Indeed.
Truly.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Give me an hour with it, and I'll see what I can tell you.
It's a lot sooner than we were expecting. Much appreciated the
Yeah.
hard work.
Thank you.
Where do
He
you guys
disappears
go?
back into the storeroom.
Oh,
A little bit
got
later.
raided once.
Okay.
Welcome in, Raiders. Hello. I'll mute on your guys' end so you guys don't hear me.
Somebody in my chat said so. Thea's got a class photo on her back. Said at this point she's got half the football team. And hey, she's only slept with some of them, so you know.
Wow, really? The entire half the football team, huh? I
I
heard that. My community heard that too. Also, my chat had a response to that, by the way.
Oh no.
You wanna know what the response was?
What?
Nobody knows what's on Thea's back because she's always on her back.
I mean,
Jesus.
This is also the same person who came into my chat being like, so how many times has Thea come today? And I said 0. I didn't get to bet anybody yet.
oh wow.
Jesus.
Yeah, we know how your chat be.
Truly.
In response to what you were saying earlier, yeah, we know how your chat be.
I mean, I am called the Queen of Heathens for a reason.
We are well aware at this point, I think.
Anyway, so what do you want to do? Shesno is currently analyzing the dust sample y'all brought him. Remind me, where did y'all get the dust sample?
We got it off of fuck. I have his name here. I have his name. Hang on. I was not prepared for that question. We got it.
Oh,
Tovar. We got it off of Tovar. Tovar's body.
Ah,
The druggie who ran away, who's now dead.
yep,
Yep.
dead druggie.
Oh, what
Dead
are the
druggie.
chances that in the time frame that we're waiting for like the response back, he is still able to read and dissect a little bit of the unknown Technomancer book that we found?
Yeah, guys got an hour to kill. Do y'all want to take some time poring over it together?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you'd already gotten as much out of that as you could.
No, it's just a portion of it, not all of it.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Go ahead and give me.
Can we work on that together?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation check. Whichever one of you has the higher investigation, go ahead and make that check with advantage.
I have a +6 in investigation. Oh, with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
I did not bang the replica version of a subway employee. I'll have you know, he was a spy and assassin too.
Thea, what's your investigation?
It's a +3.
Okay, yeah, mine's better. Shocker.
You're still hoping that you would get a better roll. I'm assuming. that's
25 total. That's a
Nice.
natty 19.
Nice.
I'm assuming I don't have to roll.
Nah,
Yeah, no.
I think you're just
Yeah.
giving me advantage.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you learn a.
Hold on. Mate. Hold on. If you're gonna talk about this book, where's the book? Where's my stuff about the book? Oh my god, everything's a mess.
So last time, if I remember correctly, the lore that you guys got last time was about the hidden fifth discipline.
Remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
that there
the
was a
hidden
fifth person.
discipline.
That there was
Hold
a
on,
fifth
I'm trying to
person
find
who
it.
helped with the birth of technomancy who was never credited. Reading over it, you find out a little bit more. She was never
I'm
credited.
trying to find it.
There's still no mention about her name, but she was never credited because there were rumors of academic plagiarism. That some of her work may have been stolen from other
found it.
from other scholars at the time. So the
Gotcha.
reason why she wasn't credited was because the other four
She was stealing work
wanted the
from
distance.
others.
Yeah, they wanted. It can't be denied that she did help. That her contributions did help with the creation of technomancy, but the other four wanted nothing to do with her once they found out that she'd been stealing from other academics.
Right.
Okay.
She was also kicked out of the university for academic dishonesty.
But still no mention of her name.
Still no mention of her name. There is, in the last bit that you're able to get through, though, there is one haunting reference to the disappearance of the founder of the Technite discipline.
This part sounds familiar.
This part's familiar.
So you guys know that Fritz has been missing for ages. At this point, presumed dead, given the lifespan of goblins. He was testing one of his devices, a short-range teleportation device. He disappeared and never reappeared. In the last bit about the saboteur, as she's called. You don't know why.
The missing like
The fifth person.
founder.
person that they distance from.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
called a saboteur.
She's called the Saboteur. And she's called that because there is indications that she may have sabotaged his experiment and might be responsible for his disappearance.
for his disappearance.
Okay. She might have just, since this was a short range teleportation, it's possible that the coordinate or the range was fiddled with. Possibly.
Teleportation is a nasty thing. It's easy to make that shit go real wrong.
Mm-hmm. Short range, and there were hit.
It is far more likely that Fritz is just a
Fine.
bunch of atoms strewn across the multiverse than
Hold on,
it is
hold on.
that he's
I also
in.
have another piece of information that we do know. Give me a second. Implying she meddled the experiment. The thing that we do know is that Fifth Stream, there's Fifth Stream who claims that they were also involved in the original project that got the founders of their funding for technomancy, but was not credited. Vowed to get revenge, a note was placed in the margin where it was mentioned that Fritz went missing 30 years ago and was wondering if this person was involved in the disappearance, and that Fritz apparently had a special weapon that he did have upon his disappearance, which is called the Fritz Lance. It's a tech blade, as he was a tech knight.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all the pieces.
Okay, so his tech blade, he didn't take his tech blade with him?
No, it's not with him.
Nope, it got
It
left
could
behind.
be he was supposed to have it on him, right? And maybe he got attacked and he lost his blade in the process and he tried to get away by using the short range teleportation, but that was messed with.
So that means his blade still exists somewhere, probably in some sort of museum or
No, it's
storage
missing.
place.
It's missing.
His blade is, well, he's missing. So
Well, yeah, the blade is missing too.
Like,
His blade is missing too.
but
Nobody knows where
missing
it is.
separately
Yes.
Yeah.
from him.
Yes. He did not have it with
How-
him, but yes, it is missing.
How do we know that he didn't have it with him when he went missing?
There were
I'm
people
confused
in the
by that.
room with him when he disappeared.
Oh. So he didn't have it with him when he disappeared.
Yeah, he didn't have it with him,
but
when
it
he
is
was
still
doing the experiment.
missing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Essentially.
Yep.
Interesting. Any technical information that we were able to pull out of it?
I mean, we have blueprints and stuff, but we can't make anything out of them yet.
Yeah, I think you guys already got that. So right now
Okay.
you're just getting some interesting lore, and possibly quest clues for a later quest that you guys haven't stumbled into yet.
Yeah, essentially.
Makes sense.
But it's also really weird that we have this book about the founding of technomancy that has to do with the guilds as well, because of what we're going through right now, because it has to do with multiple guild members. Or rather, guilds specifically.
So over the
Yeah.
table, I want to tell you guys something.
Mm.
So in this campaign, in this world, there is a core quest line for each of the 10 guilds. I've also built a quest line for each of the players. Specifically, there is a quest line that is tailored to each of you. I'm not telling you who this belongs to, but yes, this is one of those quests.
I had a feeling. Definitely had a feeling. Just saying.
Yeah, this definitely this definitely feels like a pretty is it heavy quest line for sure.
Yeah.
For surezies.
Also, why are Speck and Board on the table? That's rude. I'm pretty sure I told the manners to not be on the dining area.
I mean, they're cannonballs.
Yeah, but we also have decided that they're more like I'm a Disney princess, and they're like my animals because I'm a bard and I'm a charismatic technomancer, so they're kind of sentient now.
I can imagine you like painting a blue jay onto the side of one of the cannonballs, and a squirrel on the other. Oh my god! I almost hit a squirrel the other day. I was almost ready. I didn't. Thankfully, the thing ran out into the road. I swerved one way to avoid it, and it freaked out and turned and ran back. And I was like, "Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!" But no, I didn't hit it.
Okay, you're good.
Hey, you do realize, Panda, that the thing you gave me the thing that you didn't want me writing down, like last session or the session before last,
Fuck.
which is like the entire list of all of the major arcanas.
Yes, okay, but you don't know who they're tied to or what they do. But yes, now you know the names of all the major arcana.
You might want to send it over to me. This is already
I'll
like
just put it in the
gone.
rap chat. It's in the rap chat.
Rest in peace, Panda. Unintentionally giving us more information than he wants to. That includes screenshots.
Also,
God fucking damn it.
I don't think we know who's on ritual.
Yeah, you do.
Who?
It's
No,
Sibith.
we don't, Panda. No, we don't, Panda, because none of us have ritual.
Yeah,
None of us presently here have ritual.
I have it marked blue for a reason.
I think
Uh-huh.
it was
No, one of y'all got ritual.
Because the
didn't.
person who has it isn't here.
Hugo!
Oh no, you're right. Hugo was the one who got Sibith. I mean, she was with y'all for a day, so technically, yes, y'all know it. Y'all don't have the
Yeah.
card anymore because she has it with her. But yeah, y'all know whose face is on the ritual card.
Fair enough.
I mean, Hugo doesn't know, but we know. So if we saw it on Hugo, we'd be like, oh yeah! Die, mommy.
Not Dami Mommy.
Not Dami Mommy,
Mommy's
that's right.
daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
bitch face.
Bitch face.
Bitch face, yeah. It's bitch face, not Dami Mommy.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure anybody who walks
Dami
in...
Mommy is obviously going to be the matriarch. Like, that's just... Durr.
Yeah.
I mean, is she?
That's
Do we have
kind
another
of a
hot mommy
no-brainer.
that I haven't been able to bed yet?
I can't think of anybody else we've encountered.
Well, you'll
at
have
this
to
point who
go
would be-
solve more major crimes.
Right? We're working on it, Panda. You keep giving us more major crimes to go solve.
And side quests, and yeah, welcome. I basically designed this game as an open world RPG where you guys think Skyrim. You guys can do whatever you want for the most part.
Yeah, except that each quest takes us, 17 hours to complete instead of, 10 minutes.
Don't forget y'all were gonna check in on the lesbian blacksmith.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
yes.
we were gonna do that.
Yes, we were also gonna check up on them. I did put that as a note. Man, anybody who comes into the sessions are probably super confused because we have such names for them, like Dying Mommy and Bitch Face and then Lesbian Blacksmith.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that also tells
lesbian
me
blacksmith is actually Rihanna, right?
Rione.
Riona.
Yeah.
I have it
No.
written down properly here, but it's difficult to tell pronunciation from the spelling.
I believe it's. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's Rihanna.
Rihanna. Okay.
Anyways,
Anyway.
and her wife's name is Lisa. Anyway, so Chesno comes back, looking very sour-faced. Well, unfortunately, I found about what I expected to.
That doesn't sound good news.
Well, I can tell you this was definitely made in the slums, and if it's from the slums, it can only have one source. Shar.
Char?
Local tough.
C-H-A-R?
S-H-A-R. Local tough and
That's what
drug
I meant
dealer.
to say. Char. Okay.
Hold on, I'm pretty
That
sure I
is
have that name in there.
good to know.
Let me find it. I made sure I made notes. Did we not have an entire...
That name has been dropped before.
It has
Yeah,
been
it sounds
dropped,
familiar.
But where is what I'm trying to find. Hold on, because I wrote so many notes.
Char, not to be confused with the goddess.
Same spelling, very different person.
Right.
Essentially. Oh my god, I can't find it. I swear I wrote it down somewhere. I'm gonna have to literally search this up. Okay. Isn't he the one? Wait. No, that's Krenko. We met him before, though.
You have not met Shar.
Yes. Isn't he the hideout that we're supposed to go into?
I don't know
No.
about that. Shar's name has been dropped
Shaz.
before. So far, the notable goblins you've met besides Ezzy and Sunin are Krenko, Chesno, and Chaz. Shar. Oh, and Riz.
Yeah, we met Riz.
Riz. We met Riz, but not Raz.
Yeah,
Okay.
Riz
That's
short
not-
for Rizzo.
Oh, I remember now. I wrote it as SHWR. That's why. Okay. Goblin Shard means
What?
he's the one that deals in the dirty things. He was also trying to get over Krenko's area. This is before Ferret came in. So
Oh, right. I seem to recall he was, like, possibly the one who had set Krenko up, right?
yeah.
Okay,
And then
so
there was
now,
whole beef with
okay.
the Shatter Gang bros and stuff like that.
When Krenko went away, Shar tried to was one of many of Krenko's captains who
Tried to overtake. Not that.
yeah,
scene
because
was-
basically each of the captains ended up in control of their own crew after Krenko went away, and they each tried to then grab territory from each other. There was a lot of infighting, some turf wars, and then in the end, you ended up with 2 or 3 captains that were still loyal to Krenko, holding their own, and Shar had managed to snatch up the territories
Majority of
of the other 8. So at this point in time, Shar controls more turf than Krenko.
And we need to get that fixed because we have Kenko on our side.
Mm-hmm.
And so that
Yeah.
Precinct 6 is not as chaotic.
And then you've got Shaz, who's out of the game and doesn't have any turf. But he does have the respect of most of the slums.
Which is this tavern place that we're in right now.
Yeah, that's where you're at now.
That's where we're at right now. So technically, he has turf. It's just this building.
Yeah, it's just,
Yeah,
This building is his turf.
Shaz's place is well-known neutral territory. Gangs are not allowed to bring their beef here.
Accorded neutral ground. Got it.
Yeah,
okay, noted.
nobody violates
+5
that.
nerd points if you get that reference.
Accorded neutral ground. I know that reference, but I don't remember where it's from. But yeah, nobody's allowed to violate the neutral territory without reprisal from all of the other gangs.
Makes sense.
Even the Shatter
Well,
Gang brothers have never violated that. And they're
Well, they've
the
had to.
most chaotic.
They're the ones that kind of just don't give a shit. But even they respect it.
Yeah.
So, hang on. Gonna put a note here.
Right now-
Shatter Game Brothers are honey badgers. Got it.
Shatter Gang brothers had a lot of territory. They did not have as much as Krenko when he went away. Now they have just a little bit less territory than Shaw. More than Krenko, though. So right now, both Shar and the Shatter Gang brothers are a significant threat to Krenko.
Gotcha.
And if we somehow restabilize Krenko's place, that gives an opportunity for Krenko to come back.
Yeah, if y'all manage to look, if y'all want to go knocking off gang leaders and start with Shar, then yeah, if Krenko reabsorbs Shar's territory, then he'll be safe from the Shatter Gang again, or at the very least, big enough that they won't want to fuck with him.
Wait, questions.
Well,
Since-
then again, they do still blame him for their little brother's death. They don't believe that he was innocent.
Yeah. Are the Shadow Gang bros, by the way, Rakdos by any chance?
No, they're independent.
Damn.
Yeah,
no,
I think
I'm just
all
saying,
these
like,
games are without guild affiliation.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm talking about are they just as insane as Rakdos are? Because I'm getting Rakdos vibes from them. Because of their whole explosion love for explosions.
I mean,
Rakdos aren't really big on explosions.
no, they're big on fire.
They're big on fire and performance
Mhm.
and theatrics.
Yeah.
I kind of put explosions
The
on fire.
Rakdos have no respect for the Shadow Gang brothers because everything they do is so basic.
Boring.
There's no panache. There's no style.
Yeah.
Man.
And
if
also,
you got to meet-
every bit
It's
of
like-
what they
it's
do
like- it's
lacks
like
any
DC.
sort of flair for the dramatic.
It's like DC. It's like the Joker having disdain for a common terrorist blowing up a building.
Ah, fair enough. I see.
Because,
I see the comparison.
yes, your explosion's big, and oh, very good for you, but where's the style? Where's the substance?
Where's the presentation in the eyes of
That
Megman?
is-
Fair enough.
Can you believe I did not practice that voice? I just pulled it out of thin air.
Oh, you're a villain, all right. Just not a super one. What's the difference? Presentation.
Presentation.
Anyways, so, yeah.
Okay.
So now you have this knowledge that this dust came from the slums, so it had to have come from Shar.
Which means now we have to go through Shar because there's gotta be a
Time
reason.
to
Wait,
knock down Shar's door.
question. Didn't Baelish have things to do with Shar, like the bombs?
Shatter Game Brothers, yes. That's
No,
a
was it the
different-
Shatter Gang brothers? Or
Yeah,
was
Shatter Gang
it...
brothers.
Shatter Gang Brothers.
Okay, so
They
we're
were
now
one of the
going...
first ones I wrote down here because of their connection to Phalanx.
Yeah, they wanted her to make bombs for them, and as far as you know, she refused.
Well, more like we helped her make decoys so she could get out of it. Right.
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, y'all made the decoys.
Yeah, made the decoys.
Ooh,
Right.
which means you might have another suspect in her murder.
Yeah, exactly.
They were already kind of suspect number one in my notes here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, now we're back to the situation with Char and the Shire Gang Bros.
Yeah,
which then
especially
leads us back
since-
to our first campaign quest, which was Krenko.
Yeah, especially since
Everything
our
comes back to Krenko.
other two main suspects are Rakdos and Golgari. Definitely not Golgari because the ritual was not a real ritual. It was
And we
fake to
had-
look like it.
and
And
we had-
Rakdos is confirmed both by Ollie and Criella as not Rakdos.
Yeah.
Also,
So-
yeah, basically. So we
And-
literally have
You
to
know
go
what kills
against-
you know what kills me as a DM is
What?
the breadcrumbs that I've dropped that you guys haven't noticed yet.
You can't just say something like that, Panda. Can I make an investigation check to notice the breadcrumbs?
Okay.
What are you rolling versus DM? You rolling
wait.
investigation against the DM?
Wait,
no,
wait,
just rolling
wait.
investigation
Talk
for you
about
to
Cayman
like.
Fortress,
Can you
and you
just
brought-
give us a hint as to what breadcrumbs you're talking about?
Okay, can I ask a
Because
question?
we have
Considering-
so many breadcrumbs. What are the
Okay.
actual breadcrumbs and what's just dust?
My question is it with the Cayman Fortress and the Brachios?
Oh god. I mean I'm talking about multiple things here, but there is one involving Krenko.
So the
I will
Brachios.
give that is the that is the
that's-
only hint I will
Brachio's
give
and
you.
Krenko have nothing to do with each other.
No, they do. Cayman Fortress.
How is Cayman Fortress a link between Krenko and the Brachios?
Because
Yeah.
remember how Grenko was kept in Cayman Fortress?
Right, but the
somebody helped her
Brachios
get
have
out.
nothing to do with Cayman
Well,
Fortress.
not the Brachios, but like the Brachios that came from Cayman Fortress. Now, why are they now trying to go through the slums now?
What?
Huh?
You mean the Boros?
Oh, sorry, sorry, not Brachios. My bad. Listen, too many silver names, too many families, too many guilds to remember, okay? I have goldfish memory as is. Okay, majority of the space has been taken by gotcha games at this point in time.
Okay, so
At least I remember to start with the B,
all right.
okay?
All right, let me stop and think here. Let me stop and think for a second. We
Yeah,
have
so my question is it Cayman Fortress and
what about Cayman Fortress?
the situation the situation with Krenko and how he got out.
I can't tell you that. Yes or no, I
So-
can't tell you.
Okay, but is it the breadcrumb? Is that the breadcrumb or not?
I can't tell you.
Damn it. Give
Yeah,
me
see,
two-
the thing is, you can't just drop a statement like that on us,
I
Panda,
can't
and
tell
not
you one
give
thing.
us
I can't tell you one thing.
anything.
Because you have the king equipped, which you didn't before. You have more insight into Krenko's personality, into his motivation. So the thing about Krenko is, well, the thing about Goblin Society is that Goblin Society, back before they assimilated, was run exclusively by the matrons.
Right.
And even after assimilation, the women in Goblin culture don't have the political power that they did before, but they still have all the respect. They still have all the clout. They're still the ones that run things. Krenko hates that. Krenko. Okay, so think about how our society is and how masculine run our society is, and then imagine a radical feminist. Krenko is that, but with the genders being flipped, because in his world, it's the women that run everything, and the men who have no rights, no respect, not no rights, but no respect, etc., etc. So he is a radical masculinist. He tends to dislike most, specifically goblin women. He doesn't have problems with women from other races, but he tends to dislike most goblin women, particularly elderly ones. He has no problem with Sunny because Sunny is younger, because Sunny has helped him, and because Sunny, just by joining the OGP and the Boros, Sunny has removed herself from the situation. While she is still a goblin and still is a part of goblin culture, she's very obviously not trying to run things.
Yeah.
Franco is trying to become the first goblin patron.
Okay, question. Thea has her thing be that she understands goblin culture and history. Like that's her specialty.
Oh, both of you do. Both of you have a really strong insight into goblin culture. But yes, go on.
Yeah. Is there any chance that we have memories or not memories? Sorry, understanding historically speaking.
Gwen probably has memories, historically speaking.
What was that, Eris? And
I was still trying to continue. I was asking, like, is there anything that would stick out to us as key figures now that I have a higher understanding of
key
Craig's
figures? Not
situation?
really. Like there's no famous goblin figures prior to their assimilation. Krenko is the most famous goblin, but also the most infamous one. But no, I've given you all I can.
All right, so let's walk this back.
Wait, you said something related to Krenko. What was the Benkum that you told us? That he's a radical feminist?
Can't say anymore.
I can't. I've given you all that I can.
But is that the radical feminist?
There is a breadcrumb regarding Krenko that you guys missed.
Does it pertain to the current Phalish quest? Like, does it pertain to the murders? Or is this a different quest altogether? Like, should we be chasing that breadcrumb right now?
No.
Okay.
I would just say that it is not related to any active quest that you guys are on, but it is highly interesting, and when you see it, you are going to shit your pants.
Gotcha. Okay. That's...
So basically, we probably have the information, but we didn't realize the significance of the information until it smacks us in the face.
You didn't realize it was relevant at the time. Nobody did.
I probably wasn't there when the information was
you
given,
weren't. You
so.
weren't, to be fair. No. It is something...
Okay.
Yeah, it is something that has happened twice. Actually, no, you were there for the second one. But there was something that happened twice when Krenko was around that nobody thought was significant.
What, his mentioning of Shar? Shaz and his pizza and Ollie?
That is all I'm giving you. Not saying anymore.
God damn it, you want me to go through my old VODs of 4
I want
hours
to
of
torment
gameplay?
you. That is my job.
I
am
exactly
here to
once.
torment you.
So I have nothing to compare against.
Okay, can I at least know what party members existed in that time frame when that breadcrumb was there? Was it the entirety of the OG campaign members?
Yeah, the first time it was you, Lorena, and Queenie.
Okay.
The second time it
It
was
was just me and Lorena, I think. Because Thea was out.
Yeah.
Yuri was out that time. Because that was while we were
Might have been
doing stuff for the shopkeeper, wasn't
I
it?
think it. Yeah. So actually, no, Erie wasn't there for the second one.
Yeah,
So-
that's why I'm lost.
Great.
Because I otherwise would have noted it down,
I wouldn't have been able to pick it up. Okay,
Yeah.
so you're probably gonna have to hold our hands on that
The
one.
door
And,
opens, and a new face walks in the door. A young goblin, looks maybe a little bit younger than Sunny. He's wearing a very interesting harness across his chest, made of copper wire and scrap metal,
This sounds familiar.
humming slightly with power.
door knockers?
No,
No,
that's a tech rig. That's a tech harness.
Oh.
This is Raz.
Oh, it's a Technomancer!
Yeah. I remember hearing his
Unlike
harness
most-
described.
Unlike
before.
most
Somebody
goblins,
described his harness to me at some point. Because that description sounds familiar.
unlike most male goblins, he is not shirtless. He's actually dressed kind of conservatively. He seems a little shorter, a little slimmer than other goblins, which tends to make him look actually younger than he is. But his face definitely marks him as being a little bit older. He doesn't have any facial hair to speak of. Most goblins have at least a little bit stubble.
Straight shaved.
If so, he's clean shaved. And he walks in and walks straight up to Chesno, to his dad. Hey, Dad. What's going on? Well, I was just discussing with our friends here some business in the slums. It's nothing new. Are you... Oh, you're here for your medicine, aren't you? I have it in my lab. Give me just a moment. And he disappears. Leaving you alone with whom you presume to be Raz.
Hello.
Raz,
Y'all are
right?
technomancers, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although we're
Yeah,
considered...
I'm Raz.
Yeah. You're considered like a modern genius in the Technomancer world, apparently, from your old pops.
He blushes deeply. I don't know about any of that. I'm learning. But you two, you've clearly been at it for a while.
A decent amount of time, not too much, I would say.
You want to
Wanna
see
meet?
what I built?
Yeah, you want to see why we can exchange?
He pulls out a claymore made from junk, literal junk. As he pulls it out, the sword assembles like a transformer coming together.
Ooh.
What?
He pulls it when he first grabs the. You didn't see it on his back originally because all it looked like was just a handle. There was no blade. As he pulls it out, the blade assembles, and he drops the claymore with a heavy thud on the table. I just finished it. It's my tech blade.
Ooh, so you're trying to go a Tech Knight route?
Well, yeah. I've read all of the stories about Fritz. He's kind of a hero of mine.
Oh.
I'm immediately poring over this thing. What am like? I don't know Tech Knight stuff, but I know Technomancer stuff in general.
Oh.
How
is there...
good of a job did he do? Basically,
Give me an Arcana
from
check.
what I know.
I want to do an investigative check using the unknown Technomancer book to see if there's anything that correlates to what he attempted to do in relation to the unknown book.
Dirty 19.
19. He did a damn good job. You're not actually sure how it came together. Like, you can't figure out. You can figure out where the power source is, and you can see like how the power's being routed through it. And he did a remarkable job. It's actually very creative. What you can't figure out is how it assembled like that.
Oh, like stitched
This
together
is-
kind of situation.
This is good work.
Oh, thanks. I just followed some blueprints that I found. It took me a bit, but I managed to get my hands on one of Fritz's original notebooks.
Oh, is there any mentions of like his friends, like the founders?
Oh, yeah. Well, after he disappeared, the university didn't bother to keep around any of his stuff, so it went back to his family. I got a hold of the grandson, and we became friends.
No way.
Insight check.
Yeah.
$13.
Yeah, he seems to be telling the truth.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna have Thea just be like, "Oh, that's so cool!" Like, you know, because he's a little guy. He just happy to meet another technomancer. Okay, and Thea's just happy to be there. But she also knows how to take advantage of like his excitement and just be like, "Do you think you can tell us his name, like the grandson's name, like last name? Because I'm assuming we don't know the last names of the founders, do we?
Goblins don't really do last names.
Oh, we do know their last names.
No, goblins don't really do last names.
Ah, okay, then is there a chance that we could take a look at the blueprints and then see if there's any similarities to the Unknown Technomancer book?
I mean, I could show you some of my blueprints if you'd be willing to share some of yours.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Might have some new fresh ideas.
Well, hey, here's where my... The cat trying to kick down my door. Here's the address for my lab. You should swing by sometime.
Noted. I will definitely do so, and we can talk more about stuff. Is there any equipment in the lake that you would love to get that you probably cannot get anywhere else? Just so we know we're part of the guild, and we know you're not part of the guild, and we're not going to try and recruit you into the guild. Don't worry, we're not stuffy people like that. But if there's anything that you want to try and like play around with,
well,
I can probably get my hands on a mana core or two.
I've been trying to find a temporal chronometer. I want to try and find out, well, I want to try and figure out what went wrong with Fritz's experiment.
oh, we talking the teleporter?
Yeah, because... Well, let me show you.
Hold on a second. If you're giving me information, I gotta check this out.
He adjusts a dial on his harness, and you hear power humming up on the battery pack on the back of the harness as the harness charges up. And then, with a flip of a switch, he suddenly teleports across the room. There's a shower of sparks. It looks like... It's not like he disappeared and reappeared. It's like he was converted into an electrical charge that jumped across the room and reassembled.
Are you telling me that he literally went and he got broken down into particles of current and then just shot over, went
like a lightning bolt?
He turned himself into an arc of lightning that just shot across the room.
Okay,
his aim's a little bit off because he was aiming from the middle of the floor. He ended up on the counter.
Can I just say, as somebody who actually is in STEM field and has studied current and stuff like that, you literally said he went in the speed of light.
I mean,
what is teleportation besides, instantaneous travel? So, which is effectively what that would be.
He hops down off the counter and bounces back up to you. Now, that was just a short range. I can actually get up to a few blocks if I have a clear line of sight and know where I'm going. But
meanwhile, Thea's brain is kind of breaking me. Like, you just broke so many laws.
So many laws of physics.
Right now,
Thea, calm down. We do this every day.
Laws
we do this every day. We do this every day.
Morrigan! Cat just tried to steal my pad thai.
Oh, how dare!
How dare!
Hungry. That's what they are.
Hi, princess.
Kitty cat wants to join in.
Stares at me.
Hello, princess. If you want to see the cat, guys, go on Pan and stream.
Oh, she already ran away.
Never mind.
Wait, here she is. Hi. Come say hi. I have a void. Mwah.
A void.
Teleportation is common in magic lore. Okay, but if you talk about the specifics of it, okay, it's like you're finally able to get past the black hole. If you want to go faster than the speed of light, you have to go past the black hole. Which is like spatial.
The void is demanding snackies, but right now she's paying the cuddle tax.
As per usual. Okay.
Oh, so many purrs.
Eerie, don't think about it too hard. It's magic. It's magic. Don't think about it too hard.
The STEM side of me is thinking about it too hard, okay? Leave me alone.
You know what? That's valid, but magic is cool. Let it be cool.
Okay, but I'm also...
He opens his mouth to say something else, and then his jump drive misfires and teleports him 2 or 3 times in rapid succession around the room.
Well,
He ends up upside down, ass over tea kettle, slumped against the wall. Ow.
Ooh. Still got
It's
some
not-
kinks to work out, I see.
supposed to do that from what we're seeing here.
Yeah, I think I wore out some of the wiring.
So
That tracks.
It happens when you get your materials from a junkyard.
makes
Yeah,
sense. makes sense.
that cabling looks at least 2 gauges too small
Yeah.
to handle those kinds of currents.
Oh, you're telling me. The AC to DC conversion was the hard part.
Can't convert AC to.
I'm just triggering Erie now.
What is triggering you now, Erie?
I'm an electrical engineering student.
Right. What's your problem?
Can't do
Converting
AC to
alternate-
DC conversion.
Converting alternating current to direct current?
It's
Yeah.
not a thing.
Can go the other way around though.
Yes, but that doesn't mean you can make direct current become alternating current. It doesn't work that way. Oh, my 7 years of studying of electrical engineering is just horrified right now.
You're evil, Panda.
I am. Hey, every DM is a sadist. Prove me wrong.
You know,
Masochist
I'd
is
probably
more
be
like it.
equally triggered here if he was saying like,
Yeah,
I
you would
left
need
the
an
file
inverter.
reader open.
So basically, Panda, you need an inverter to do that, but that still doesn't mean you have a DC become an AC situation. Because if you try to make DC become AC, you need to use an inverter for that. But that just means that it just goes in the reverse direction, not fully being able to go both ways like how AC does. Think AC as in you get backlash of water. DC does not give you backlash of water.
I know enough to know what I said.
Yeah.
Now I got cat fur in my mouth. All right, let me feed the void
Yeah.
real quick.
To be perfectly honest, I heard it backwards first, so I was like, yeah, that seems perfectly reasonable. And then Erie started freaking out, and I was like, wait. Oh, no, he said AC
Yes,
to DC.
baby.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
that's
baby.
not right.
Yeah, you can do DC to AC temporarily, but like that's just like reversing the flow temporarily. It's gonna have to, like, if you take out the inverter, it's gonna go back to how it originally is. It's like you trying to make things something that goes only right going left.
Right, yeah. Because like house lines are AC or DC current, but like
No.
there's plugs that convert it directly. That's usually what like the big ass bricks on your plugs are. Is it's transforming the power. It's either cycling it down so it's not so powerful, so you don't fry whatever you're about to plug in.
Like your step down. Actually, that's happening. Okay, so if you want to consider how that actually works, right? You have your power plants, right? Your power plants have their massive things that's mainly majority of the transformers and the like, and then they go down into the ground and they do their distributive network. So think like grid,
baby.
right? So each grid zone would take a portion of that, and then they would break it down further. So each neighborhood has a main line. And then you divert from main line to sublines that goes into a house. And then your
And
outlet
then each
further
house's
sublines.
main line is like 220 volts.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that Morgan's put on 2 pounds?
Yay!
Yeah.
She is 2 pounds.
Oh yeah.
Like, to think that like a year ago we thought we were going to lose her, and she's put on 2 pounds now.
Oh, that's such a big achievement because
yeah.
it's so hard for the body to rewire itself to not continue
Because
losing weight.
a year ago we were trying. We knew she was diabetic. We were trying to help her, but we didn't have a good treatment plan, and she actually went into DKA.
Oh, I got rated. One second. Got
okay.
rated. Okay. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, do you want me to mute on your end so you guys don't hear it?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Matter to me.
Welcome, Man Raiders. Hello. If you don't know who I am, my name is Iri. I'm a game ship at Hogwarts Star Streamers, also a Hoyo creator, but I also play other games like Withering Waves, Persona 3 Lord, Persona 5 Road, Stardew Valley, called the Lamb, and D&D, as you can see today. Although that is an 80% stream, so if none of you guys are of age, do not be here for the safety and comfort of you guys and for everybody else's community as well. Or just don't say it, okay? But you didn't hear from me. If you do say your age, you're not of age, then
The bad
we'll have to ban you. Yeah. Okay. No, you're not coming in at a bad time, Immortal Bam. You're totally fine. But welcome in. Also, I wanted to ask you, is your name a reference to Tower of God? Because I feel like it is. Because of Bam. 25th Night scenario. Sorry, I'm a nerd. And I was just ripping apart my Dungeon Master for his terrible understanding of electricity and how to use it.
I don't think it's a terrible understanding. He knows just enough to know how to piss you off.
More like it's a fool's journey to try and do such a thing. So anybody who heard any mention of what Panda did, don't do that.
No,
Okay.
I know what I said.
I know, but I'm just saying, don't.
For those who are not in the know, don't attempt to convert alternating current to direct current. It won't work.
And it only takes 200 milliamps, which is 0.02 amps, to die.
So back to the game. Raz is slightly smoking.
Just go over to him and start trying to pat out whatever might be smoking.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, you gotta be a little careful with these things. They zap. Trust me. I had a high capacity capacitor bank overload on me. I was like 10 feet away.
Capacitor, it's your resistor.
Chaz comes over and delivers a nice big platter of breakfast food for his nephew, and Raz tucks in, just swallowing mouthful after mouthful of smoked ham.
I like how you both are just pissing me off now with your bullshitting of circuitry.
What do you mean?
You would use resistors before the capacitor so that overloading shit doesn't happen. And there's a charging and a discharging point of your capacitors.
Well, she was using capacitors because she required lots of energy. Capacitors store energy.
Up to a certain point until their threshold.
Right.
Anyways,
It's not her fault that they overloaded. That's a different story. You could ask her about it. She might not tell you. Who knows?
Anyways, let's
You
focus
guys
on,
just
let's focus
on
on the
my
game. Huh? That's weird.
Did the cat turn off your blanket again?
No. I gotta wake up Cranko, my bot.
Oh.
For some reason, he's sleeping. Because a bot just posted a link in my chat and it didn't get auto-swatted. And I was like, why isn't that happening?
I
Get him, Cranko! I am!
Specifically certain phrases to consider as a flag to automatically ban that person.
I just have links. If you are not a sub or a VIP or a mod, and you post a link, then it gets automatically swatted.
Makes sense. That would make sense. Oh yeah,
After
I
I was
also
like,
need.
wait, what? Where's Cranko? Okay, he's awake now.
Post these two messages.
Anyways, so what brings you to my Uncle Shaz's place?
Oh, well, predominantly we had needed a place to crash last night. We were in the precinct pretty late, so it was we definitely didn't want to take the chances trying to get back to more safe places to be at wee hours of the night.
Oh yeah, there aren't many safe places to go at night around here.
Yeah, unfortunate part, but also some other things that are, for the moment, confidential, and we just don't want you to somehow get roped into this problem, because I'm pretty sure the last thing your dad wants is you somehow going through some life and death experiences. We've had our own fair share of them. Let's
Oh,
just say that.
well, yeah, you're OGP, right? You guys must deal with some dangerous stuff all the time.
I would say more than the other members. We are just considered unlucky bastards
Or
who
lucky,
goes through
depending
it.
on your perspective.
I don't know if having 3 death experiences in one night counts as lucky, Ferret, but Gwen, but to each their own, I guess.
Essen and Sunny
learn
make their
some
way
fast.
over to.
I didn't say it was lucky. I just said some people might say it was lucky.
Essen and Sunny make their way over to greet the newcomer. Although Essen seems to have already met Raz before, as Raz just straight up tackles Essen in a big old hug.
Are you a little? Is he your little bro? As a do you